This doll was possessed by a demon, but the scariest part of this story isn't what you think. In the realm of internet urban legends, few tales are as chilling as the story of a demon doll named Labubu. Whispered rumors paint a picture of an entity residing within these dolls, bringing with it a host of unsettling occurrences and a warning for those who dare to disturb its slumber. But here's the catch. The dolls themselves are completely innocent. It's not like they're cursed or anything like that. It's all in how you interpret them. So today, we're going to expose the dark truth about Labubu, the demon toy, so you can make your own judgments. Here's a graphic description of Labubu so you can understand what this character toy looks like. Small body. He's usually short, of childlike proportions, with a large head relative to his body. Elongated head, a somewhat pointy shape, with a design reminiscent of fantasy creatures or goblins. Large, pointy ears. They stick out to the sides, like those of a mischievous goblin or a bat. Huge eyes, round and very expressive, sometimes with a gleam that can seem cute or disturbing. Wide mouth with fangs. His signature smile shows pointed teeth, creating a mix between cute and disturbing. Mischievous or sinister expression. Depending on the version of the toy, he can look friendly or quite demonic. Varied colors, available in many editions, pink, blue, black, white with outfits or accessories, making him a collectible. Plush or vinyl texture. Depending on the model, it can be soft like a plush toy or rigid like a collectible figurine. In short, Labubu is a character who blends the adorable with the unnerving, with his fanged smile, pointy ears, and a gaze that seems to play between the cute and the devilish. Now, for the scary stories, some people claim that when they bring Labubu into their homes, strange things begin to happen. Unexplainable events. People report random objects moving around, lights flickering, electronics malfunctioning, and even hearing whispers or footsteps when no one else is home. While these experiences could be brushed off as mere imagination or a playful spirit, the true horror emerges when the stories start intertwining. For example, some say that if you take a picture of Labubu, a dark figure or entity appears in the background. This detail adds a layer of mystery, suggesting that the doll might serve as a conduit between our world and another realm. Now, you might think, well, that sounds like just a cool urban legend, right? Well, hold on to your seats because it gets even creepier. If you decide to investigate further, perhaps by looking at the images yourself, that's when things take a turn for the worse. Altered perception. Some accounts describe the unsettling feeling of being watched or the sudden emergence of Labubu in unexpected places within your own home. Is it possible that this seemingly harmless doll possesses the ability to blur the lines between reality and illusion? What if it can manipulate our perceptions, turning our homes into a hunting ground for our deepest fears? But that's not all. There are instances where people claim that their reflections don't match their actions. Imagine standing in front of a mirror, reaching out to touch Labubu, only to find that your reflection remains motionless, staring back at you with vacant eyes. It's a disconcerting experience that challenges our understanding of reality and raises questions about the nature of identity. Some go even further, claiming that when they look directly into Labubu's eyes, they see not only themselves reflected back, but also glimpses of something sinister lurking beneath the surface. It's as if the doll's gaze penetrates the veil between worlds, revealing hidden aspects of ourselves that we'd rather keep in the shadows. It gets even more disturbing. Many people claim that if you place Labubu in your room while you sleep, you won't wake up. Yeah, you heard me right. When we sleep, we open ourselves up to other realms of existence. Our minds wander through fantastical landscapes and encounter strange beings. However, for those who have encountered Labubu in their dreams, it's a different story altogether. They claim that the doll has a hypnotic effect, drawing them into a deep slumber from which they may never awaken. It's as if Labubu acts as a portal to another dimension, swallowing unsuspecting dreamers into its dark embrace. And once inside, it's almost impossible to escape. And then there are the mysterious disappearances. Some people claim that after bringing Labubu into their lives, they experience unexplainable gaps in their memories. It's as if time itself becomes distorted, leaving them with fragmented recollections of events that should have been seared into their minds. These missing memories are like pieces of a shattered mirror, reflecting distorted fragments of their past that refuse to align, leaving them to question the very fabric of their existence. Okay, now let's delve deeper into the psychology behind these terrifying encounters. First, the power of suggestion plays a significant role in shaping our beliefs and experiences. If someone tells you that certain dolls are haunted, your mind becomes primed to interpret any subsequent encounter with them through that lens. Suddenly, every creak, every shadow cast by the doll takes on a sinister meaning, fueling your fear and making the impossible seem all too real. Next, there's the element of confirmation bias. Once you believe you're in the presence of a malevolent entity, your mind becomes a filter, focusing only on the events that reinforce your belief while ignoring any contradictory evidence. Every unexplainable event is seen as a sign of Labubu's malevolence, creating a self-perpetuating cycle of fear and paranoia. Moreover, the ambiguity surrounding these stories adds to their terrifying nature. When we don't have concrete answers, our minds fill in the blanks with the most frightening possibilities. The doll's eerie appearance, combined with the lack of a clear explanation for the strange occurrences, creates a breeding ground for the most horrifying scenarios to flourish. However, amidst this web of fear and uncertainty, there's a glimmer of hope. Understanding the psychological mechanisms at play can empower us to challenge these terrifying narratives. By recognizing the influence of suggestion, confirmation bias, and the human tendency to seek patterns in randomness, we can approach these stories with a critical eye. Remember, fear thrives in the shadows of our own minds. Knowledge is the light that banishes darkness. Now, I want to share a personal story with you. I love collecting and reviewing dolls, and let me tell you, I've come across some creepy ones in my time. But recently I stumbled upon a listing for a vintage Labubu doll. The pictures were captivating, showing a doll with a captivating charm. I couldn't resist the urge to buy it. However, ever since this doll arrived at my home, strange things have been happening. Lights flicker, objects move on their own, and I swear I've heard whispers coming from the corner of my room. At first, I thought it was all in my head, just another run-of-the-mill haunted doll. But then I started seeing things in my reflection that I didn't recognize. It's like there's this presence behind me, watching me as I move around. And when I turn around, there's nothing there. I'm starting to feel like I'm being watched all the time, like someone or something is in my house with me. Could it be the doll? I don't know. I'm scared to turn around and face whatever's behind me. I don't want to look into its eyes, whatever it may be. What do you think? Are these stories just a product of an overactive imagination, or is there a darker truth lurking beneath the surface? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Your support means everything to me. Together, we can continue to explore the dark corners of our world and uncover the secrets that lie within. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and never stop questioning the shadows.